Hello everyone, Roman Canadian here. I'm back with episode 11 of Pixelmon Island. Happy Sunday if you're watching this on the day it comes out. And this is a solo episode since we're approaching the midway tournament. I want to get more leveling in than just talking, or with other people of course, but I'll still be here talking to you guys. Yeah, but I'm feeling pretty good going to the Midway Tournament. As you see, I finally have my team together, and I'll explain how I got Hobbs, or my Growlithe, right now, actually. So basically, Gus, or also known as General Grieve, and I've done some episodes with him in the past, so you guys should know him, came on the server and said, hey, am I getting the extra EVs? I don't think so, but that's fine. Hey, do you want a Growlithe? Because I had talked to him earlier about really wanting one. And I said, sure, why not? And apparently he caught, like, 3 of them in a forest biome. And I could never find any spawns in forest biome. So it was really lucky for me. But basically now I have a Growlithe. And I'm sorry that I didn't have time to set up my recording software. It's just that he needed to go, so. Anyway, now I have a Growlithe, and I'm gonna level him up to about 45, because that's when he learns his good moves, and then evolve him to an Arcanine. And as I said, the reason I'm doing that is because you want him to learn his good move set before you evolve him. Otherwise, he's just gonna have, like, the move set of a level 5 Growlithe. And I would have to teach him everything with TMs, which is a whole mess, and not everything is teachable with TMs. Anyway, so, Fire Fang, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of Roar. And I decided on giving him extra attack EVs, because his special attack... Sorry, one sec. Have the hiccups. His special attack is pretty good, and I'm thinking of using him for more... Like, if he goes against a grass Pokemon with a fire move, he's gonna one-hit them no matter what. So I'm gonna level up his attack EVs with an EV bracelet. So then, with Outrage and... I'm not sure if he learns another physical attack move, but I know he'll know Outrage. That will be a lot stronger, which will be nice. Let's see. Ooh, Blaze Powder. It's always good to collect the loot, because as you see, like, I bought a bunch more Ultra Balls, which, it doesn't make a huge difference, but it's nice to have them. Just in case I come across a Rayquaza or anything. And if you guys have any suggestions for my team, it's not too late to change it. It's just that I've kind of settled into this right now. This specific team. So, if you guys have any suggestions, one sec, sorry about that, I'm just gonna start the timer because I forgot. Yeah. So, if you guys have any suggestions for my team, ways I can improve, specific Pokemon I should train off of, or if you don't want Archeops any longer on my team, I'm thinking about changing him, but he's already level 6. I've gotten him to level 60, and I don't think I want to change him at this point. So that's not going to do much damage. Let's switch to Dragonite. Yeah, so I think this is going to be my team. Wow, Aggron is tanking it. I think this is going to be my team. I'll look over the type chart, as I always say I'm going to do, and make sure one last time that I have every type covered in terms of defense and attack. Like, defending against that type and taking out that type. But I think I'm pretty well-rounded on my team. And I do have 2 pseudo-legendaries, which basically means Nintendo was gonna make them legendaries, like Arcanine and Dragonite, but decided against it and replaced them with the 3 birds, the 3 dogs, so on, Mewtwo. Yeah. Let's see. I think Arcanine would have been a cool legendary, but there's just something about him that doesn't seem too legendary. I'm sure if they actually wanted to run with it, they could have, like, give him a cooler sprite, basically his animation. But he doesn't seem like a legendary to me. When I first heard that, I was like, what? No, that's not true. Apparently it is. Let's see. I'll go with Calvin. I don't want to get Calvin's level too high, so to the point where he's ahead of everyone else on my team. Let's see. Because then like, there's no point in having a team that's well balanced if one of your guys is 20 levels higher than everyone else. So that's kind of my reasoning behind that. What level are Electabuzzes? 33. Not really worth it. I'm surprised I haven't found a boss yet. I'm on the server alone, as you guys can see. Maybe I'll get lucky in the next 20 minutes. Who knows? What's that up there? Glaceon. Oh, so one thing I learned is that Steel is actually super effective against Ice. That's just one of the type advantages and disadvantages that's not so obvious. I mean, like, water, electricity, water, grass, fire, grass, those are all pretty obvious. Although, I did not know Steel was super effective against Ice. Your daily fact. Let's see, this is a small Leafeon. Don't think Growlithe is at the point where you can take on Pokemon by himself yet, so I'll switch over to Dragonite. And I know Dragonite has a higher physical attack than he does special attack, but it's good to have diverse moves on him, so that's why I taught him Flamethrower. And also, Hobbs is going to learn that move anyway, and he's actually going to learn Heat Wave, which is even better. Hopefully, oh, he's protecting. That's one of the things I hate, the fact that Archeops uses a fighting move that protects. I mean, like, one, it's just obnoxious to have him protecting himself every turn, but two, Archeops is a bird. He shouldn't know. Ooh, that Pidgey's gonna get wrecked. He shouldn't know flying moves, unless Rampardos doesn't have any attacks. Let's see. I don't know. There we go. Let's see, we'll go with Metagross. But Metagross is turning into a total tank. And I stray away from leveling him a little bit because he does take a while to level. But, whatever. Let's see, ooh, 2 Jolteons. Let's go with Archeops. Oh wait, that was probably a bad decision. He does have a rock move, but he's also very weak to electric. So I'll go with Swampert. He's immune. That's another thing I love about Swampert, is that he's a dual type, meaning realistically his only weakness is Dragon, which basically everyone's weak to, except Ice. Actually, I think Ice is weak to Dragon too, it's just that Ice is good against Dragon. Anyway, I think that I just love it that his only real weakness is Grass. Because it makes him such a good Pokemon. Let's see, level 28. No, not worth it. Oh, Glaceon, what are you doing in the desert? Come on. You know that's not your home. It's eating a cactus, too. Anyway, Flareon, let's see. I'll go with Calvin again. Maybe I can get him up. If I can get Calvin up to level 70, I think then I'm going to stop with him after that. And just focus on my other Pokemon. Retaliate. I'll get rid of Takedown. Why not? Ooh, what's that? Lickitung? Looks like a very fat Mew for a sec. Ooh, a Mewtwo. Speaking of Mew, and as you know, you can't, or as you may not know, you can't catch Mewtwo's, sadly, but they are great for XP. The reason we have that rule is just because they're so common on the server, the way the spawn rates are set up. Which I think is kind of fair. I mean, if everyone had a Mewtwo, because I found like 4 in one episode once, then there would just be no point in having a Mewtwo, so why not just disable it? Oh, it has Recover. That's gonna be annoying. There we go. Thrash. I don't think I want Thrash, because it's a normal type attack, and those just don't do too much damage. Let's see, Leafeon. I'll switch to Dragonite. Let's see. Ooh, Flamethrower, awesome. And I think after the Midway Tournament, I'm definitely going to make some edits to my team, just because I'll have faced everyone, and if I win, that's going to be a good sign, but if I if I get demolished, then that means I definitely need to change up my team. But as far as I know, I think I have a pretty good counter for almost everyone. Just the one thing is I do need to get an ice move on Calvin. Let's see. Who got force battled there? Yeah, I'll take him on. Because I need a way to take out grass types with Calvin, as well as Dragon, because I know Sonic has that overpowered, what is it, a Rayquaza. And I think another person may have caught a Rayquaza, because I did see someone on and I heard talk about a Rayquaza. Oh, I got taken out. Okay, I'm probably going to fly back and heal up, because my main goal of this episode is to level up. Good old Hobbs. Let's see. Keeping my eyes on the time. My timer. 16 minutes left. Okay. Actually, I think it's more like 11 because I did start the timer late. Let's go in here. And one thing I did do is I cleaned out my ender chest, and I spawned in 2 chests just to keep my loot in. Hopefully people are nice enough not to steal from them. I'll show you where they are. But it's just obnoxious to have my entire inventory full with useless items. So I put this here. No touchy. Ooh, a Leafeon. Oh, wrong type. Wrong Pokemon. Good thing I missed. Oh my god. Leafeon, stop. I'll switch to Dragonite. And my team is looking pretty strong. Another problem I have is that I have a bunch of weaknesses to ice. Like, I'm not sure Jolteon is. I know Metagross is super effective against ice. But also my Archeops is flying, so that's a weakness. And my Dragonite is dragon flying, so that's just, he would get demolished by an ice beam. And yeah. So I'm EV training Hobbs right now, but I may just switch a Lucky Egg onto him so he levels up faster. I don't know. I'm kind of one for the mentality that it's better to take it slow and like do a better job than just rush through it and get to level 80. Although it would be nice to have level 80 Arcanine. I'm not saying it wouldn't. Let's see. I think Zen Headbutt should... Ooh, sorry. Hiccups again. I think Zen Headbutt should do some decent damage here. No? Did I even hit him? Oh, there we go. Let's see. I'm still very surprised I haven't found a boss yet. Ah, gosh, stop using Protect. There we go. I think that's a Magmar over there. I also haven't been in the desert for a while. That's mainly because most of my, or not all of my Pokemon, but most of my Pokemon don't train very well in the desert. I'll take a Rhydon. Let's go over here. Actually, Typhlosions are better. I'm not sure if they're better for XP, but they drop Blaze Powder, which will give me a bunch of Ultra Balls. Let's see. Oh, hit a Vulpix. There we go. Awesome. Let's switch to Dragonite, I guess. I think Jolteon and Dragonite, I'll need to look at the levels again, but they're falling behind a little bit. It shouldn't be too hard to catch them up. Ooh, did I miss? Yeah. Huh. There we go. Yeah, both of them are behind 1 or 2 levels. Let's see. Jolteon. If I do get a Thunderbolt TM, that would be great. Because Thunder's just hard to rely on, and Discharge doesn't do as much damage as I would like it to. Level 40. Let's take him out with Calvin, and this should get Calvin to level 68. Oh, his XP bar was glitched. Okay, never mind then. Come on. Ooh, that was a bad decision. I shouldn't have trouble taking him out, but no type advantages here. And I did teach Thunder Wave. I'm pretty sure you saw... Ooh, Force Battle. Pretty sure you saw that happen last episode, but I taught Thunder Wave to Jolteon just because he has the speed to properly utilize it, and also that way I can paralyze them right off the bat, which will be nice. I mean, status effects, when I was younger, they were really underrated, and I know I didn't use them enough, and I think they may have just been less effective and not as worth it in regular Pokemon. Oh, wow. But for the most part, I just didn't use them, and I completely ignored, like, Paralyze, Sleep, all that stuff. And I would get rid of those moves right away, and it probably wasn't the best idea. Okay, Hobbs is up to 38. Let's double check the timer. I think I have, like, 7 minutes left. Not exactly sure. If this episode goes a couple minutes over, a couple minutes under, it's not the end of the world. Let's see, these two guys are fighting. Ooh, it's coming down to the line. Oh wait, they have really high defense stats, so that's just going to be them hammering on each other for a while. Here we go, Metagross. Switch out to Calvin. There we go. Perfect. Let's see. Sorry if you guys are hearing a little background noise. The fan on my laptop is kind of in overdrive for some reason. I know Aggron is Rock Steel, but I'm not sure how that affects his weaknesses. Because, like, Water was super effective. Oh, I think it's just because he has really high defense stats. We'll switch to Calvin. Because Aqua Tail, if I'm not mistaken, is a physical water attack, which is one of the rarer ones. There we go. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Let's see. Archeops over there. I can take that. Again, I wish I found a boss all this time. I'm surprised I haven't. Is that a Mewtwo up on the mountain? I'll check it out. Crunch. Get rid of Bite. No, it wasn't a Mewtwo. I don't know what I saw. I think I'm at the point where I can take on Leafeons by myself with Hobbs. And if I could evolve him at the end of this episode, that would be great. Hopefully it doesn't take me out. There we go. Oh, I have the XP share on Metagross. Okay, that makes more sense. I think I'm actually going to take that off of him for now, just so Hobbs gets more experience. That's probably been slowing me down quite a lot. Archeops versus Archeops. Let's go. Okay, perfect. Metagross over there. I think I'll go over to that, take him out with Calvin. Intercept the Typhlosion on the way. Let's see. Yeah, as for time, I think episode's close to the end. This episode has gone fairly quickly. I'm sorry if the commentary hasn't been the best. I'm feeling a little under the weather recently. Nonetheless, I'm trying to crank it out and tough it out. Boom. Yeah, Earthquake is just insanely overpowered in my opinion. I'm not going to complain since I have it, but it does a lot of damage. I think in terms of accuracy versus power dealt, I think it's one of the most powerful attacks in the game. Because it's 100 and 100. I mean, like, most attacks that are 100 or over, like Fire Blast, for example, it does 120 damage, but, ooh, Heat Wave. I'll get rid of Flame Burst. It does 120 damage, but on the other hand, it only has 70 or 80 accuracy. Let's see, any I was about to say legendaries. Any bosses over here? No. I always see the names of the Tiki Village salesmen, and I think they're a boss. But it's just because they have green names, I think. Boom. Okay. 1 sec, just checking the timer. 2 minutes left, I would say. Oh, no, Pidgey, don't want to fight you. Heat wave. Ooh. Hopefully he doesn't quick attack and kill me. Oh my god. Great. I'll heal up and do 1 or 2 more battles. I don't think I'll get to evolve Hobbs this episode. Nonetheless, I made some pretty good progress. I got him from level 6 to level 42. And I think I leveled up Metagross 2 or 3 times, Dragonite once, Calvin once, Archeops once. I think it was a fairly productive episode. So we'll end with 1 more battle. Sorry, hiccups. I'll probably find something in the Elite Hills, or not Elite Hills, sorry. I'm thinking Pokemon. In the Extreme Hills. Anything obvious? No. Let's see. I just want to find 1 more good battle to end you guys off with. Sorry if I'm going a little bit over. I hope I'm not too far over the time limit. Is that a Mewtwo? No, it's a Porygon. No. Here, let's see. Yeah, I have like a minute left, so I have time to find 1 more Pokemon. And when I get in that battle, I'll give you guys a nice special outro. Yeah, I guess I'll go for that Archeops over there. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully I'll feel better. Don't want to fight him. Hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow, so my episodes will be a little higher quality. I'm actually planning to do a recording session with Reese, which will be a lot of fun. I think it's my first recording session with her of the series. But please leave a like. Since I didn't do any recordings with anyone else, I'm gonna leave everyone's. Oh my god, a yellow boss. If I lag out. Okay, this is a much better way to end the episode. So thank you. I'm gonna extend the outro as long as possible. Ooh. I think we'll go with Scald here. Ooh, what did I get? Okay, I got a bunch of levels. Learned Outrage, awesome. Calvin 69. Learning Hammer Arm. I'll get rid of Mud Slap. And, okay, nothing too good. I got another, Choice Specs. Those are going to be awesome. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is going to be the end of the episode. It was a fairly productive episode, if I do say so myself. And have a good night, /day, / whatever it is, wherever you are, whenever you're watching.